Football is a popular sport around the world, with amateur and professional players. It has a large fan base, and important tournaments such as the FIFA World Cup and continental competitions like the UEFA European Championship draw millions of spectators. Imagine scoring a goal that wowed the entire world. These are the amazing goals that caught the world off guard. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about the craziest goals that shocked the world. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. First and foremost, in Germany, Erling Haaland was firing missiles. Erling put Europe on high alert in 2020. He recently joined Borussia Dortmund, who was scheduled to face PSG in the Champions League round of 16. In the match, Haaland was determined to make a statement, and shortly after scoring the first goal, he launched a rocket that nearly destroyed the stadium. I swear I heard the internet tremble. Haaland's desire was so mad that it placed the entire planet under lockdown. Seeing this goal convinced me that Haaland and Mbappe were the game's next greatest rivalry. And after Haaland had already made a statement, Mbappe responded months later. PSG faced Barcelona in the Champions League this time. And if you recall what happened in 2017, the epic 6-1 PSG disaster, Parisians were desperate not to repeat it. They also had Mbappe on their roster, and he was stoned on marijuana. Mbappe decided to finish his hat-trick in style after previously scoring 2 goals. Whoa, my 8th grade math teacher lied to me. Examine the angles along that curve. Mbappe's goal was so outrageous that it inspired Messi to move to Paris months later. I'm guessing he'll bend it like Mbappe or Beckham now. England was on the verge of disaster in 2001. To qualify for the 2002 World Cup, they needed to score at least 1 point in their most recent qualification game. But with 3 minutes remaining, they trailed Greece at home. Beckham was the captain of the England team, and he knew he couldn't disappoint his country since everyone was expecting for a miracle. So when he was granted a free kick just beyond the area, the entire stadium went silent. It was make or break time, and Beckham blew the roof off Old Trafford the moment he touched the ball. That goal propelled England to the World Cup, elevating Beckham to hero status. If a free kick reaches the list, it must be good, just like Beckham or my West Ham teammate Dimitri Payet. Man, Payet ruled the streets. His skills, particularly his free kicks, were amazing. West Ham fans knew Payet could curl a shot, but this one from an impossible angle would have astonished even him. Keep an eye out for that last-minute dive-in. Something about hard-hitting curveballs, such as James Rodriguez's goal, makes me shudder just thinking about it. Colombia faces Uruguay in the 2014 World Cup, with James Rodriguez as the main attraction. He had already scored 3 fantastic goals prior to this encounter, so Uruguay's defense devised a scheme to keep him quiet during the game. But the dude was a star, and he knew he only needed one great moment. He scored the goal without glancing at it. The World Cup has produced many magnificent goals throughout the years, but none can compare to this dramatic moment in 2010, when one man introduced Africa on the world's largest stage. In 2010, South Africa hosted the first World Cup on African soil. Most pundits, however, had misgivings about South Africa's home squad, which had only competed in 2 previous World Cups. As a result, the entire world watched the first game. Sapuli Shabalala gave them with an unforgettable experience. I'm not going to lie, I did the dance far more than I should have. The football world was captivated by this moment. But nothing has fascinated me more than the moment when one man carried the entire globe in his pocket. The World Cup final will take place in 2022. France and Argentina played a great match. Argentina raced to a 2-0 lead early on, and with only 15 minutes left, unsure the guy in charge of engraving Argentina's name on the trophy had already started writing Argentina when Mbappe equalized for France. And just when Argentina appeared to be on the point of defeat, Mbappe struck again. In my bedroom, I could hear Australian fans celebrating his goal. And I am from Wisconsin. That objective arose out of nowhere. It must be the element of surprise. Only the world's finest players have it. Take Mbappe or Salah, for example. In 2019, Liverpool faced Chelsea, knowing that anything short than a victory would not suffice. They were competing for the title with Manchester City, so they had to give it their all. So when Sadio Mane put them ahead 1-0, they could breathe a little easier. However, Chelsea entered the game, and Liverpool players saw they needed to score a second goal before Chelsea gained momentum, which Salah took personally. He let it go from a long distance, but Salah will not hit them in the Champions League final like Gareth Bale. Bale was competing for Real Madrid in the 2018 Champions League final against Liverpool. Bale started on the bench, but the coach decided to bring him in later. And he had only been on the pitch for 5 minutes when he scored one of the most insane final goals you'll ever see. Outside the box, a bicycle kick. It won't be easy to top that, but luckily, I know a guy. CR7 was still playing for Real Madrid when they faced Juventus in the Champions League quarterfinals in 2018. And it takes something special to get past a custodian like Buffon. So Ronaldo opted to pull it off instead. Man. Juventus fans praised the goal as well. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.